What's good, YouTube? It's John here. I'm going to give you guys a deck profile on a deck I played on Wednesday at Locals, which is Domain Monarchs, or Vanity's Fiend Domain dot deck. Pretty much is what it is. It's dumb. You have every option to lock your opponent out for game, and it's good. I bricked once, which sucked. That caused me to lose one of my matches, but that was it. Um, yeah. Other than that, like it gives you the ability to control the pace of the game. Really, like if you can make it where your opponent just can't go off constantly, then you're doing a good job. Anyway, I'll show you guys the side deck I played. There's like 4 DDD decks and like 3 Zodiacs there, so I figured everything special summons. Why not go for something that says you can't play? It just sounds like a good idea. Um, anyway, into the deck profile. 3 Erebus, pretty standard. Aether. Caius, I don't like the Thessalos. Reason being is you have to play it going first. Like, it's not that great mid game where Mega Caius is good mid and late game and early game. Like, he's just good all around, where Thessalos is good going first. Because you gotta get to make your vanity or domain lock and then get one card out of their hand. And I mean, like, honestly, Zodiac is a one card win more everything deck. So Thessalos isn't going to do a whole lot. Or Caius is like if you escalation on their turn and you can storm forth one of their own monsters and your Eidos for it, and then banish 2 cards and deal damage, you're doing really good. Like it's such a good combo piece for it. So Mega Caius all the way. 2 Kraz. I don't like 3. I don't like opening it, and if I do open it, I want the other one in deck so I can Ether it. So yeah, 3 Idea, 2 Adios. I don't like 3. Honestly, I'd rather I play 1 Mithra as my third because of the fact if I open it, I can special summon it, and I can get the extra tribute summon. And then this combo is really well with the Return of the Monarchs. So like it allows you to make 2 tributes, and you go into your deck, and you can set up a board. So and you can hit cards out of your opponent's hand. So it's just really good to be able to play that. I just don't like drawing him very often. Where this, if I do draw it, it's good. If not, I can still special it off of Idea, and it makes more plays. So 3 Vanity's Fiend, and then 2 Maxi. You have to play this. I've tried playing this deck without it. It is very inconsistent at that point because I lose the dice roll 90% of the time. And I want to be able to get into my deck and try to get around stuff that they set up. So really important. Even if I don't see it, it's still good later on in the game. Like if you break a board, one of their boards, and then they have to go off the next turn, and you end up getting it in your hand on your draw or whatever, it's still good. You can go off from that. So spells, 3 Domain, have to. 3 Tenacity. I play 2 March. A lot of people play 3. I don't like 3. Sure, it's good. Allows you to make bigger plays, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm really worried more about like teching cards in, if that makes sense. Because there's like certain card choices in here I have that help you win the game faster, if that makes sense, or get around things that they do that you just struggle with normally. Continuing on, 1 Stormforth, Pantheism, March, and Fiend or Vanity's Fiend is just like so many cards now don't even main deck things to get around that now. Just so it's like they scoop and that's it then. 1 card I like to play is Frost Blast. Okay, I shouldn't say I like to play it, but it's a searchable MST pretty much. So that, and it's another name for the Ideos or Ether, and you can just send it and then MST something else later, so it doesn't even matter. 2 Dark Hole, like I said, I usually lose the dice roll, so board clears are really good right now. And then you can set up bigger boards, so it's just good. Rhoda and 1 for 1, it's kind of a given. These are your other 2 ideas. So yeah, that's it for spells. Oh yeah, and just so you know, if I had a Raigeki, I'd play Raigeki and then a Dark Hole. But I don't own one, so that's it. Because I'm a scrub, I guess. Traps. I play one Escalation because it's really good. I used to not play it, and then I tried it. I love it. Can't get enough of it. This wins you games alone. Sometimes, most of the time. Like if you play this, um, hit a card in their hand, set this, and then you have let's say like prime in engraved. You special summon the prime on your turn or on their turn, and then you play this, and then you Vanity Fiend them on their own turn. It's just absolutely retarded. So yeah. Anyway, uh, going on 3, the Prime Monarchs. It's really important to play it at 3. A lot of the times you send, like you just go through this so much. I play it where I send 2, and then I try to search out the other one, set it, and then use it for its other effect to shuffle 2 back in from grave, and then draw a card. So this allows you to get further into your deck a lot faster. Combos, amazing. And then my spicy tech of the whole day is lose 1 turn. Absolutely retarded. If you don't know what it is, it's pretty much like a Vanity's Fiend, except they can still special summon. It's just it negates the effects of the special summon monster for the turn that it's summoned. So any of their extra deck monsters automatically have no effect for that turn, which sucks to be them because that's what they bank on, is to be able to flood the board with all their other stuff and then go into more Exceed monsters or Synchro monsters or whatever they're playing at the time. It's good against all. I shouldn't say all, but like every form of zoo that I've played against, this wins automatically because they have to special summon. And then if they have to special summon and they can't use any of the effects of the monsters, that's it. Plus, let's see, you domain, so they can't get in the extra deck, which is really important for them. What else is there? You have your Vanity's Fiend, which means they just don't play, period. So this, domain, and Vanity's Fiend, you have 8 outs to say you can't play the game. And it's really, really good. Especially like if you have Vanity's Fiend on board this set, they kill Vanity's Fiend, then you can do this. Or if you have this and Escalation, they kill this, play Escalation, tribute for Vanity's Fiend or whatever. Like there's just endless options to do crazy shenanigans. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. We'll go through the side deck real quick because I don't play extra deck. Here's my Ghost Ogres. Again, crazy shenanigans. Um, this isn't done. I have a lot of cards. I'm still going through to see what I can play. But 2 Twin Twisters. I don't play it against the meta really. There's not a whole lot I want to play it against. Plus, I main deck the Frost Monarch card. It's a searchable MST where these are just more. My third lose 1 turn. Vanity's Emptiness, just more cards that say you can't play the game. It's just so good, this format. It's just absolutely retarded. 2 Solemn Strikes. The only reason I even play them is if I lose game 1 and I'm going first game 2 because they have monsters that usually they can just normal summon, activate an effect, and then that gets around lose 1 turn, domain, and Vanity's Fiend. So you just need these to back it up. Like if they activated like the Inferno guy, they send 1 to gain the effect of whatever it sent. It usually will pop a card on your field, so this will just say no. Like they can send it, and they can activate the effect, and just like no. So whatever at that point. Majesty's Fiend, it's good against a lot. 2 Game of Seals. I don't really play it for anything other than going against DDD just because they have so many spell and trap negation. They can just go over that and swing over everything else. So 2 Ghost Ogre, it's good against everything. 2 DDD Kuro, and then 2 Lancia because it's just retarded right now. Especially against the Infernoid Zodiacs. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Sweet. I actually made a video that's under 10 minutes. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. If you have an idea that might work better, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'll try it out, test it. I'm going to work on a Light Sworn Monarchs, Burning Abyss Monarchs, and Shadal Monarchs. I really want to see how they work. So anyway, next time. Peace.